Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Let me get a couple of things marked out here. Let's see here. There we go. Got that 15-second marked out. And then, okay. All right, good morning, Tech T. Good morning, Robert. Missed the short. Yeah, kind of what happened, what we talked about overnight kind of happened. We were talking about one more run lower, looking for a long off that 60 area once we touched it. We got that touch of the 60, as you can see here, at 11:05. So shortly after we got off, got a nice 6-point bounce on the ES there. Nasdaq right here. So nice bounce off the 60. Nasdaq ripped 30 points back up to the previous day close. One more manipulation leg down, and then we end up running the triple equal highs that were left at 802. And now we're kind of pushing our way back down towards the bottom of this trend line liquidity. So playing out kind of exactly as we drew it out on the stream there. Pretty much exactly as we drew it out. So, yeah, not bad. Just didn't have the patience to stream for another hour last night and wait for that setup. But hopefully if you guys were on the stream, you took it. I don't know. Maybe you took it. Let me go over here. 730.75. $722. Morning, Paul. Mad Moxie. Speculate. So we got these levels set up here because I don't really want to be taking a play into those. 766. If we're trading right into those, we may, because we could soup that 30 level and bounce. We really, really could. So always something to worry about. And what up, Matty Matt? Where you been, bud? Haven't seen you in a minute. So we'll see what happens. Let me take a look at the news. I don't think there is any. 11:30 Atlanta Fed GDP. I mean, probably does nothing. Bowman speaks at 2:10. I don't know. Not much. Joom here. You didn't close out your entire last trade last night and lost 1,200? Oh, my God. That sucks. Yeah, no news really again. Mancini says, perfect start to the day. 64.61 support as posted at 7 a.m. Held exact and bounced. We got a textbook fell breakdown overnight for the flush of yesterday's 64.56 daily low. 74.84 up next. 53.36.39 down below. Watching from the doctor's office this morning. Clarity, everything good? What up, Sean? I'm always early. I'm always at 9:15. LHM, how's it going? I'm always at 9:15. Oh, god dang it. I just closed out my wrong tab. Can't do that. Okay. All right. Make sure everything's still on. It is. Okay, good. Let's kind of see what happens here. So we got about 8 minutes, 9 minutes until open. Let me go ahead and pop open Streamlabs here. Getting some blood work done. Yeah, it's not too bad then. You're up at 5:30. Market opens at 6:30. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We will be taking the 5-second and the 15-second play today. I'm going to take the 5-second on my Apex 50K account that's only $600 away from payout. I am going to take it with 5 minis and try to get the payout. We're going to risk $500 for $600 there. See how she goes, you know. So if we hit it, we'll be at a payout on that account. If we don't hit it, then we'll be down $500 and have a little more work to do. So it's kind of the idea. I don't know if I should really be taking it with that big size. We might. I don't know. I'm considering maybe even lowering it down and just going for a $400 play. Mike could do that. Just risk $200 for $400 might be the way to go. What up, TJP? Good morning. That might be the way to go there. I'm not quite sure yet. I got a couple of minutes to decide whether we're going to go larger size and just go for the W or not. So we'll see. We shall see. Good morning, Predator. But we got our levels marked out here. Like I said, we got that low resistance liquidity that we never ran all of. I mean, I think the run down into 722. Why did I not mark this wick out? 719. Probably makes sense. So at least down into the 722s kind of makes sense to me, but we'll see. Good morning, Marson. So we got about 6 minutes until open. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I know I'm going to take the 5-second trades. Just what size I'm going to take it with. I could go just 2 minis and be 1 trade away from payout. I do think that's the safer play. Take it with 2 minis and be 1 trade away. Because if you take it with 5 minis and you lose, you're now 3 or 4 trades away from payout. But if you take it with bigger size and you win, you're at payout. So it's kind of like, you know, the percentages are that trade is going to win about 60% of the time. So it did technically lose yesterday, which means today you kind of have a little bit better percentage of it winning. So it's kind of the thought process there. Matt says go with a smaller size. I mean, that is the most reasonable option, right? I could actually just go with 3 minis and go for 10 points and risk $300. and be right there at the payout. Look at that 925 candle there. Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm probably going to go 3 minis instead of 5. Risk $300. That's a fine risk. Go for $600 and risking $300. I think that's fine. I'll probably do that. We've got about 4 minutes here until open. Let's get the 15-second, the 15-second play kind of ready. I don't really... Well, we got the VWAP up there, 765. I'm not really trying to long right into the VWAP, so I'm kind of hoping that we reject that area. Don't be a wimp. What up, Rob? Good morning. I don't want to be a wimp. Not trying to be a wimp, but at the same time, we don't want to do anything stupido. We don't want to do anything stupido. Sorry, let me see if I put that up there and do that. Then can I come back? Okay, I can. Nice. So I'm going to be executing the 5-minute or 5-second trade up there off stream. So, you guys are not going to be able to see that, but I'm going to be taking it. Oh, let's stretch it out. Oh, let's get limber. Got to get ready to move. Got to get ready to click. Let's get the finger. ES pushing above the VWAP here. Kind of interesting. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what to expect here at open. I guess I'm just going to take the break. You're stalking me, Mo. It's fine. It's only stupid if you lose. Yeah, thanks, Clarity. Oh. Only stupid if you lose. Good point. Good point. 24K. I mean, maybe. After we sweep those lows down there. $242 cons at 730. What are they trying to tell us with all those cons down there? You're leaning longs. Yeah, that's what I want to do. See, Mo, I want to see a sweep down there and then kind of some longs. But as far as going into open, what I think, I mean, like, I don't have a concrete feel for what really is going to happen, to be honest with you. I'm still leaning down, but not 100%. I'm not sure. Can't get your head on this trade day account. Uh-oh. Can't get ahead. All right, got 1 minute here until open. Again, I'm not trying to long into the VWAP here, so I don't know if I will take that long or not. We'll see. Might just be leaning shorts here on the 5-second. $30 seconds. Let's see what happens. $50 a day? Yeah. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. Oh, I missed the 15-second, guys. I wasn't even paying attention. I completely missed the 15-second. Oh, it's still good. Okay, I'm gonna have to check here. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta get all these accounts. I gotta make sure everything is flattened here. All right, what happened up there? I didn't even see. I think I lost. Yeah, it only went. Got a lot of errors there. What happened? God dang it. I lost on some and won on some. That sucks. That should have been a winner. Yeah, I lost on some and won on some. That 5-second trade. So I got tagged in long at 65, and it went to 70. That sucks. I was kind of leaning towards just the down play, but I think it would have lost 2. 50, 57. Yeah, I think the downside would have lost 2. So, yeah, the 15-second should have been a winner, but I got a bunch of orders stuck there. You see all the errors. That's the first time I have a problem with the copy trader. So we lost $150, $160 on some of these accounts instead of making $300. Obviously, the evals made money, and then the funded accounts lost money, of course. Jackasses. Oh. But anyways, all right. So down $300 on that account. What up? You stayed out, both lost. Well, the 15-second won. The 15-second won. At least I took the 15-second and it won. Boom, right there. It won to the tick. But because it dumped so fast, it didn't take me out of all the trades. Yeah, the 15-second won. But I got stuck in the trade because it didn't take me out of the positions. Which is the first time that's happened with TradeSync. I don't know. First time it's happened. So yeah, it's all right though. I mean, lost small. I got out for a $165 loss on the other accounts. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Small loss. Really big first 5-minute candle. 100-point dump kind of straight down here. $100 straight down. Let me get the copier turned off here. No more orders are in there. Okay. We'll push back up here. Full point long. Calling Tom Sabo. Get him to buy that micro. Let's go, Nathaniel. Nice job. That was a nice dump. Seems like we probably got more in us, but... Oh, let's see here. He has bounced off that 56 level there. I'm going to stab short here. Through these lows. I want to see this thing push down into the 50 level. And I'm getting wrecked. I'm looking for basically like 650. I should go for a little more, actually. Let's go for like 640. If I get stopped out here, I'll be down $440 on this account. I'll be done for the day on that one. Really too aggressive. Yep, stopped out. Stopped out. The market opens. Yeah, I don't know, Clarity. That's what happens, right? Nasdaq or ES is ripping right back up. Yes, kind of bouncing back up there to the 61. Nice little push back up there. Yes, right back to the VWAP. Right back to the VWAP. Kind of in no man's land here. That 5-second trade, I think I might have. The crazy thing is, if I would have went full port, I would have only been looking for 5 points, right? You know, I would only been looking for 5 points if I would have full ported. It would have given exactly 5. But whether or not it would have got me out, you don't really know. All right, new 5-minute candle here. Still pushing. We get through that 710, so maybe get a little pop here. Up into the 20. All right, let's see what happens here at this level. May try one more trade on those ones that are down like $150 at some point. Trade them individually, see if we can't get them past. Try to be patient for maybe an inside bar on the 5-minute or something like that. Push back up there to the pivot point 716. ES about to run the opening print. Nasdaq still hanging out the lows. Hanging out at the lows. ES through the highs there, retesting 69. I don't know why I shorted there, to be honest with you. Looking at ES now, I got to pay more attention to the ES at the open. For some reason, I don't. And that failed breakdown to 56 was actually your long entry. If you look at the ES there, the failed breakdown to 56, given before the market opened, was your long entry. I read it out. I said 64.56 is still active. And I didn't even think about it when it hit it. I didn't even see it. So didn't even hit it. Rejection off that 69 level there. There's the first 50 touch. Nice reaction off of it. Obviously, it's before 10 a.m., so it's not one I would take typically just because of what time of day it is. $10-day, okay. So Tradeify's new sale, I'll post the thing in a moment. Get a 50K account advanced for $30. That's pretty good. 50K advance for $30. Not bad. Building out a little bit of a bull flag here, potentially. Rejecting off the London and the overnight low. New 5-minute candle opening up here in about 30 seconds. 15 minutes left on the 4-hour. Possible 1-minute bearish inversion here. Yeah, it's invalid. Hit the break even already, so can't take it. Crashed a funded account. Yeah, that sucks. 8 weeks. It happens. Definitely a wild open. So let's see kind of what happens. A little double bottom there. Let me see here. Is that equal lows? Can't tell. No. $15-minute range is now set. Man, all these wicks down here. Might stab at it. I'll keep risks short here. Just want to see it just push back through these lows. There we go. Just took a little stab there. Too many wicks. 4 wicks. They weren't exactly equal, but they were close enough. That was a short play there, Eric. Take a 5K off it. Take profit share cost me 90. Looks like this thing might just push lower. I mean, a retest of 64 might be interesting for an entry, kind of like that 15-minute range. Nasdaq through the lows, ES not at the lows yet. See how this candle closes in the next minute and 42 seconds here. Coming into the macro here in a couple of minutes. Got 1 more minute left on this candle. Let's see how she closes. Code for funding ticks, it's MM. Showbit. Thank you. You the man. Code MM. Waiting here. See how the 5-minute closes here. $400. All right, let's see here. It was a nice open. Let's go, BKR. I didn't really take advantage of it. Did not really take advantage of it there. All right, I'm tagged into a short here, guys. I'm going to take profit at 622. I'm going to go stop to break even at 638, so you guys know. Off the 5-minute order block. So if we just get through that low there so I can move my stop to break even. All right, I actually got stopped out right there. I trailed a little too tight. I was up 400 bucks on it. Gotta kind of, you know, trail the stop a little bit there. A little bit. I'm going to kind of wait for that first inside bar now. Still down $123 on that account because I took a couple of stupid trades. That was the one I took the short on earlier and got wrecked. Ended up 230. Let's go, Eric. Nice job. Yeah, I took some profit there. I took some profit there because it was just one of those things like, just can't. You could still take this here, still fine, but a potential re-entry here. But I'm going to wait and see if we get an inside bar, and we'll go with that. That way we have kind of a fixed stop, a fixed take profit. Short target 622. I think it's a little lower, actually. I think 587.50, 596 probably gets ran. But you know how price does. You could enter short right here. I mean, this could be a decent short spot, but you do need a 30-point stop. So as long as you're willing to have a 30-point stop, this is fine to short here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rob. Well, we got 2 minutes here to our first inside bar, potentially. Right now, it's about a 30-point bar. We'll kind of see what happens. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway. So good cover by me there. A little rip up there. Would have been not happy about that. 50 EMA touch. The problem is we're still before 10 a.m. Yes, pushing back towards the highs here. This is insane. All right, Rob. It's up to you, bud. Also hit the poll, guys. The poll will be what account we give away. My Fund of Futures 50K scale account or an Apex any evaluation size. Man, I would have been stopped out on that play there, that short play. Bullish engulfing there on the 5-minute. No inside bar. Boom, 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 boom. If you're just joining us, the 15-second trade did win, but unfortunately the copy trader did not take me out of all the accounts. So I'm red on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It did not take me out of these 5, but it did take me out of 3 of them. So this is what it should have been up. Yeah, for some reason. And then this is what it was down. That was the 5-second trade there. It was up 5 points. It did go up 5 points. I need to kind of figure out a way on that 5-second trade to go break even at like 5 points in profit or something. I don't know. So, I mean, lower highs, lower lows so far, guys. We're kind of just in this channel to the downside. Yeah, Clarity. She does trade. She trades. The 4-hour doji candle, yeah. Did we close? I didn't even look and see where we closed on the doji. So let's kind of see what happens. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Does help the channel. We only got 21 likes right now. With 80 viewers. It's a little mixed bag this morning. It's all right. What up, Futures Desk? How you doing, bud? The Futures Desk in the house. Oh, you want to give away some accounts? I'm sure they take it. What you want to do? Let me know what you want to do. We'll make it happen. Are you guys open to a Futures Desk giveaway as well? Seems reasonable to me. Sean's up for it. Doing pretty good on the Futures Desk account I got right here. We're up $14.99 on it overall. Crystal never wins anyway. 3 $300 accounts. All right, we'll do. 3 $300. So basically you get $300 in credits to buy any accounts that you want on the Futures Desk. Sounds good. So you can purchase quite a few accounts with that. You can either get 2 of the 50Ks. I think they're 130 each. Or you got some of the smaller accounts that are cheaper, the different sizes. So you got a lot of different options. Clarity, yeah. Partially both, probably. Yeah, we definitely got some volatility here, Tech T. So we'll be giving away 3 Futures Desk 300K account credits. You can purchase whatever you want with it on the Futures Desk. So it's effectively not just one account, guys. I mean, you can get 3 or 4 accounts with this. 3 or 4 accounts. Quite nice. Y'all bring up the let me bring up the website here, show you kind of the options. So these are kind of your options there. This is the one that I have, the starter 139. So you could get 2 of those, you know, or you could just go with the popular one. It's completely up to you. They got static accounts for you as well. But you could get at least a couple of these starter accounts if you wanted to. So it's really more than one account there. All right, we're getting a nice reaction here. I'm going to pay attention to this candle. No real sweep of liquidity on this push up. However, we are delivering from a bearish. Oh, boy, I thought that was an inside bar for a moment. Tech T, yeah, we'll still give away one of those too. But the Futures Desk wanted to jump in and do a giveaway, so we'll add to it. We will add to it. There's the top of the hour. That's also the close of the 4-hour candle there. ES, a bit stronger here. I mean, high or low here on the ES. Big SMT here at the bottom. This could be a good 2022 kind of play, long. I'm a little bit tempted to long here. But I'm going to wait. Be a little more patient. Yeah, let me post the link. I'll post the link right quick. Futures desk. The only thing is, I guess I should ask you guys this the other day. I didn't notice where I go to get my links and stuff. I have no idea where I go to get my links. What up, Floki? You out of the short, Andy? Let's go. It's on the bottom left side. There's an affiliate button on your dashboard. Is there? I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have one there. I don't have one there, Futures Desk. Can you DM me the link in Discord? Black Phoenix in the house. Good morning. 23,600. I'm liking 23,587. So I think that's kind of the draw on liquidity. Yeah, to be honest with you, Futures Desk, I don't even know if my code works. I DM'd on Discord about it, but I don't know if it's even working yet. I don't have a way of checking it. It wasn't working. I know a couple of people told me. Lack of momentum kind of to the downside here, though. So even if we close below, that would be a little scary. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I missed that message from you yesterday. We'll get you guys that today. Yes, back at the highs, guys. I mean, Nasdaq way weaker. Just way weaker here. ES at the highs. For sure, share some loves for the Futures Desk. That's great. Three $300 credits. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Amazing. I'm a little tempted to long here, but we're kind of creating a little mini idiot box, right? Kind of creating a little mini idiot box here. Small flag. I mean, a flag, idiot box, same thing. Tech basket rather heavy. ES above the highs, through the highs here. Man, ES is so bullish here. That fell breakdown to that 56 level key right there on the ES. All the way up to 74s. Holy cow, this thing is ripping. Kind of an interesting spot here. I mean, I don't love the long. I don't love the stop, but this looks very, very strong here. May not offer me an entry. A few minutes. All right, cool, Futures Desk. I appreciate it. You the man. Yeah, the ES to the moon here. This thing is going. Holy smokes. Is there something happening? Somebody say something, a tweet? What is going on here? We're still trading into a 5-minute gap here. I'm going to wait. I do think that London low, the retest might happen, but huge SMT right here with the ES. Code's ready. Let's go. All right, let me refresh my page. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh the page and see here. Tom Sabo closed his micro short. Oh, he sure did. All right, now I see the spot. One blown account from last night, BKR. Nice, nice. The Fed's injecting. I mean, I like this long here, but man, it's such a tough spot. Such a tough spot to long here. I mean, maybe into the 730. Maybe into the 730, but all right, guys, here's my link to the futures desk. Pin that up at the top of the chat. This is a tough spot. Really a tough spot. I think a run into the 730 makes a lot of sense. You would take out a wick inside a fair value gap. Maybe if we pull back into kind of this 710 level, I might could jump in. Might could jump in here. $730. All right, jumping in long here over here on this account. Looking for that push into the 730 here. 720, 710. May have to give this more room than I really want to, but see if we get the run through there. 727, I'll probably go stop to break even. This is a little bit of a chase. ES back below 74. I'm not in love with that. Might just get wrecked here. Take a slide this over. I was really thinking to get long at 710. I didn't wait for the pullback. Kind of a little bit of a FOMO chase there, to be honest. 5-minute wick test. I'm on the 5-minute chart here. Oh, here. Yeah, I guess I do see that. Or actually where my stop is. All right, back above 725. I'm going to put the stop in. I want to just see expansion above there. I'm giving this thing 1 minute and 15 more seconds. I'm going to close it if it doesn't hit by the next 5-minute candle here. About a minute left on this candle. Let's see how it closes. You said a daily lockout on Rhythmic and it locked you out yesterday, but it's still locked today. That's weird, room. Hey, positive things, though. At least you can't lose today, right? Can't lose. If you're looking at the positives, you can't lose. I'm just saying. Bull flag there on the 1-minute chart. Come on, you got it. 10 seconds. Stops in. Hit 727. Come on, rip it. Rip it. I gave it the old college try. I gave it the old college try there. You got locked out too, Black Phoenix? Yesterday was not a half day. Taking your base hits. Let's go, Floki. I think that's going to hit, but I just wasn't willing to hold it through. You know, we did kind of build out a bull flag there, to be honest. I mean, I think it hits, but a little bit annoying. I mean, I was up, I think, 7 points on it, something like that. Yeah, 8 points, and it just didn't go. Maybe a pullback into like 70, like 705, 706. Maybe even the 700 might make sense. But definitely a bull flag there. The Monday low. Yeah, also the London low. The London and overnight low there. Trying to be a little bit patient here. I already kind of tried to chase it. We did chase it, let's be honest. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't hit. I mean, it should hit. It really should hit. Kind of building out a little bull flag. Looking like an inverted head and shoulders. You uninstalled Rhythmic and did a fresh download. All good. Maybe that's what you need to do, stream. Or room. Let's go, Tech T. Plus 265. Nice job. Yes, kind of holding up there at the 64.74 level. As long as the ES can kind of hold that level, maybe we continue to pump. We got initial balance. We got about 17 minutes until initial balance is set. Pulling back into that kind of 700 level. Trying to punish any chasers here. Again, 706. I mean, maybe 700 level. Might make sense for a bounce there. Still huge SMT at the highs. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, guys. If you have not already hit the like button, subscribe if you're not going to subscribe. Again, if you want to enter the giveaway, we're going to give away 3 $300 credits from the futures desk. Exclamation point cash in the chat. All right, that magnet on the ES there is 69 for like the last week or so. All right, I'm going to stab long here. I'm going to give it this one last try. I'm going to have my stop at 690. So back in long here. Stops at 690. I'm going to target that 731 level again. I'm going to go stop to break even at 718. Actually, probably 715. Kind of at the EMAs here as well. What up, Trev? You're here. You're not late. You're here today. What up, CT? How you doing? I should have had a limit order resting down there. Would have had a better feel, but it's all right. I feel like I could have had like better entries today. Not really traded all that well, to be honest. Trying to be patient here. Back above 700 to run into like 712. We'll probably be back above that wick. I'll put the stop in, but right now not looking like it wants to do it. Yeah, stopped us out. Yeah, boss. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Well, that didn't work. Evening Star. Yeah, no 5-minute inside bar yet either. I can't believe we didn't run that wick. It's kind of surprising. I just traded an Evening Star. On what time frame? I don't see it on the 5-minute. Netflix and others are being sold and keep going nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, there's an inversion here. I don't know. The problem is, man, I don't know. I just don't see how we don't sweep that 730. Yeah, also the 5-minute and the 3-minute have not closed either. Trading smack into the pivots. I mean, this 5-minute candle looks awfully bullish. $57 seconds on this new 5-minute candle, or until we get a new candle here. Let's kind of see what happens. What up, Timbo? Some red, some green, Timbo. More red than green right now. Let's go, Black Phoenix. Nice job. 255. Man, I feel a lot more comfortable with the shorts if we swept that 731. I don't quite know why we didn't. Just kind of trapping here. Went long and got stopped out. Nutty went short and is also about to get stopped out. That's the way it works. That's the NQ for you, right? You can both lose. You can both win. That's kind of how she goes. The 5-minute did invert to the downside. Let me recheck that 3-minute. I don't think the 3-minute did, though. Nope. 3-minute does close in 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I mean, if the 3-minute did close here, you would have like every time frame close at that point to the downside. Not necessarily with a lot of momentum, though. 720 inbound. I mean, I think 730 maybe, but just depends. So 5-minute inverse, 3-minute did not, 1-minute did. That's a bear candle. Funding ticks and funded next. They ain't offering the same as other company. I have no idea. Yes, back to 74 here. I think it's open for interpretation there, Black Beauty. I mean, some, you know, there's a lot of options, right? A lot of options. Still trying to wait here. Not necessarily looking for a long or a short just yet. Waiting to see what happens with this first inside bar. If it prints. This is our potential first inside bar coming up here. 2.5 minutes still left on this candle. But it looks okay for now. Mystic Rick in the house. Mystic Rick, I saw you came in like second or third on the Moose race last night. Second or third on the Moose race. Almost there. You are almost there. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's going to be a custom link here to enter the giveaway, guys. For the... I just saw their message. For the futures desk. Let me get their link loaded up here so you guys can enter. Hopefully get an inside bar here on the 5-minute would be nice, and we will take it. If it moves back below this swing low here, though, it's not going to be valid. We got 1 minute. Shorts paying. Nice. 1 minute left here. There you guys go. There's the link for the futures desk. If you want to enter to win the $300 account credit on the futures desk, use that link there. Let's see. 26 points. So what is that? 50. That's 50 points. So that's... No, 26. I don't even know how many ticks that is. So this is the 5-minute inside bar here. Get a break to the downside here. 84. Tag it in here. Let's see what happens. $64. I got a little gnat flying around here. Stops at 711. All right, I want to just get the quick 5 points here. on this account. I am in on the other accounts as well. All right, there we go. We're in on the other accounts as well. Looking for 64 or so. Again, I'm going to go break even here, and we will re-enter. You guys know how we do it. If it pushes back up, we'll re-enter. If it pushes back into drawdown. Got our daily base hit almost. $20 off. We'll look for that. So I'm going to wait for this thing to push back up. That might not give me the opportunity, though. It looks like it's just going to go without me now. That's the only like downside to kind of going break even there. 25 points would be your target because that's what the stop is. So 26 points. So realistically, like 57, 58 area would be your target. Oh, you're now on break? Let's go, Pozo. Pozo, enter the giveaway. We're giving away $300 credit for the futures desk. It's pinned at the top of the chat there if you guys want to enter that giveaway. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway for the other account. $300 credit. I hate that I paper handed that. Oh my goodness. Why did I go break even? So crazy. I don't know. That was sitting there waiting for that trade all morning, and then I go break even. What are we doing? What are we doing? What up, Sherry? Had a 100% win rate, so you decided you would full port the next trade, and of course that's the one you lost. Yeah, that's sounds familiar. Oh man, that's so annoying. There's the 5 minute. I mean, like this thing's just banging. The 5 minute inside bar. Goodness gracious. I'm so annoyed at myself. What am I doing? That was a great chance. A great opportunity to get myself back to break even on the funded account. It's not like I'm super red or anything, but like that was a great chance to be able to get back to break even. 590. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. That's what we got marked out here. Nutty shorting as well. Initial balance set in 2 minutes. I got like a little gnat or something flying around. Yes, at the VWAP here. See if I can get my daily base hit. It would be kind of crazy if I jump in trying to get the base hit and I hit a $200 loss. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Nah, it wouldn't be too funny. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, those inside bars, man, they just pay. They just pay. What time is it? It's a pretty good, 10:30. That's why you have the yacht. That's right. What up, Pine? Lurking in the background's Pine Tree. Yeah, that's the thing, Pine Tree. I took it. Man, I don't know. I went break even. I was a little gun shy because, took a loss this morning. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. You take a little bit of a loss, you get a little gun shy. I mean, I got some back on my funded account. I'm only down 237 instead of like 360. But should have been the full I should have been up like $400 on the day after that. So just looking for 1 point here. There we go. Get my daily base hit. The daily base hit. Up $1,615 on this futures desk account now. Still got a ways to go to pass. I think we're on day 4. But chopping along. Chopping the wood, chopping the wood. Yeah. Am I? Wait, is there any accounts I haven't traded yet? I don't think there is. So sweeping that 622 there. Again, I think sell side's down here 587. I am bummed I missed that play. I mean, that was a pretty clean play. If you waited, I mean, really zero drawdown on that play, right? 70 points. I mean, you know, 71 points. That's ridiculous. I'm going to be hurting. I'm going to be hurting from that for a while. Not really. We'll see. Initial balance is now set down there at the 623 level. Yes, just looking so much stronger today. How much is the reset at a 25K funded on TPT? $460. Up 34.05. Nice job, Pozo. Let's go. We'll do the giveaway here in just a few minutes, guys, for the free. I think it was it a My Funded Futures account? Let me see which one won. If you want to enter the giveaway, we got a link at the top of the chat there. If you want to enter for a free $300 credit, they're giving away 3 of them from the futures desk. Hit the link in the top of the chat to enter. My Funded Futures 50K scale account, but you can also win $300 statement credit or $300 credit for the futures desk, which can give you 2 or 3 free accounts, depending upon how you spend it, how you break it up. At least 2. InQ ready to fly? I don't know. I still think we got to go lower first. I mean, I know where the market's going today. It's just one of those days where, like, you can know where it's going and still lose, right? You guys ever had that happen? It's the way it is sometimes. You know where it's going and you still lose. We kind of retest that 665. I mean, that's kind of an interesting spot. 587. Getting some connection lost over here. So a retest of like 660 would be interesting for a short. I know we just got it. We setting up for a Powell Friday? I don't know. Do you get a choice if you win? You can, Mad Moxie, if you want, on the account giveaway that I'm doing. If you don't want the one that I'm giving away, then it's fine. See if we get a push back up into the 660 here. Could kind of be a spot to jump in. I don't know that we get it, though. If we lose to 622, we probably just run. Below 622 here. Let's see if we just go. Kind of feels that way. Expansion here. Let's see how we close here. Well, that's what we're giving away, Mad Moxie. My Fun of Futures, anyway. But you can enter the Future Stats giveaway as well. 585. I like 587. So pretty much right there at it. Exclamation point cash in the chat. I'm going to try a short off 622. Get out of here. I'm getting such an annoying. So you got 82 minutes left in the giveaway for the Futures Desk, just so you know. But I got a limit order sitting at 622. Doing a little IB retest here. Let's see if we get it. Oh, you have the winners. Oh, okay, here we go. Everyone who entered our giveaway has never gotten a credit will be given a $20 credit. Okay, let's go. You like 587? I mean, I think that could be a good soup area too. Could buy that area. Also, maybe a failed breakdown, like a retest of that 60 or 56 area there on the ES. I still don't hate a retest of 622 here for a re-entry, but I don't know that we get it before we run those levels. Going to put in a 5-minute order block here as well. Floki's thinking 550. ES down to the 461 there. That area has been tested a ton lately. I might try a soup at the 587 area. I'm not quite sure. Max likes it. It says Alan too, Clarity. I don't know. My name's Alan, but it's not spelled that way. Alan Crystal Sharita. Congratulations. I didn't enter the giveaway. Obviously. Why would I enter? $600 bounce here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I need like a gnat swatter or something. There's one little gnat that's flying around. Oh, you won, Mad Moxie. Let's go. Oh, yeah, your name is Sharita. I forgot. Congrats, Mad Moxie. What up, Delco? How you doing? Good morning. All right, I might be tagged in here off the 622 level. I got my limit order sitting at 622, targeting 587. Let's see if we get tagged in here. Come on, don't blow on it. Don't just feather it. Get me tagged in. I'm going to switch over. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to make everyone want to type superfalgical. I can't even read that, Trev. I can't even read that. I'm looking to get tagged in here. You know, if my face gets ripped off, it just gets ripped off. I don't know what to tell you. Marty McFly in the house. Really? 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 You guys see that? You guys see it? Not today, Nasdaq. I'm not marketing in. I'm not doing it. I mean, I even front ran IB by a point. Trev, that would never happen. You just copy and paste. That'd be fine. Just copy and paste. How rude is that, guys? I mean, how rude is that? 2 ticks. 2 ticks away. I mean, come on. Come on. 2 ticks away. That was rude. You missed it too, TJP? Yeah, that's crazy. Not going to try it again. Hi from Turkey, Mustafa. How's it going? Welcome to the Methodical Crew, Mustafa. You the man. You the man. Everyone who entered the giveaway and has never won before is getting a $20 credit on the way of the inbox now. Let's go. Thank you, Futures Desk. So if you didn't win the giveaway from the Futures Desk, you get a $20 credit. Hey, it's not nothing. Appreciate you guys. Does your Futures Desk entries count as 4 out of 4 entries for this current giveaway? No, Pegasus. This is separate. All right, just tagging the 87 there. See if ES can reclaim kind of that 60 level here. Think we can pop. It's pushing lower here. Nutty got a 100-point trade with 3 mics. Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, down to the 56 there, kind of running that low. See if it reclaims that 56. I think we squeeze on a reclaim here. Push back into the 622, most likely. 621, 622 here, back above 600. So let's see here. Yes, Pegasus. Back above 87 here. If we reclaim that, I think we squeeze. Reclaim of 87 should give us a squeeze here. If we can fail to break down that level there. Let's see. All right, pushing here. If we get back above 87, I think we can get a squeeze. 620s is kind of what I'm thinking. But so far, just kind of holding it down for now. Pop back above 87 here. That's what I'm waiting for. A close above 87. I think that's going to initiate a squeeze here. I'm going to do the draw in just a few minutes. Probably at 11. No reclaim yet. Nice job, slow boy. Waiting here. All right, I'm along here for the reclaim here of the 87. I'm going to stab long. I think target would be 620 would be like an easy target on a squeeze here. Probably. But I might target a little higher. I might go 635. So I am long here for a reclaim of this 87. Stop to break even really 22 area kind of. 610, 615 might make sense too. And might get wrecked here. Stopped out there. Guess she wants lower. 50 level maybe. 43s maybe on the ES. See what happens down there at the 43 on the ES. We'll give it a little bit more time and see. One more manipulation leg lower there. 64.53. So red over here on the My Funded Futures account, locking it down for the day, down $800. Not a great day, to be honest with it. Don't feel like I traded great with it. Don't feel like I traded great with it today. Probably immediately, Pine Tree. Slow boy, red on one, green on two. Yeah, it still feels like a rough day. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, like, it's not the most horrible day in the world. I just, very small red on these accounts. It's not even huge. I mean, less than one trade red. Should be fine with it. I don't feel any certain way about it. I don't feel any kind of certain way about it. Try and trade A, their setup is kind of different, having to go through their site to get trade of 8. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Sir Doss, I did it too. Trying to decide if you want to pay the 400 to reset one of your funded accounts. That's a big fee, I hate weeks. I mean, you can buy 4 or 5 accounts with that, but it's up to you. 60% off discount ends tonight. You can start with as low as $59, no funded setup fee. Yeah, that's an awesome deal right there, the $59, guys. So if you got the $20 credit on the futures desk, you can get an account for $39. Use code MMM. And if you entered the giveaway, you should have a $20 credit in your inbox, and you can get in for as little as $39. No activation fee. So that's going to be the cheapest deal there is right now. I hate weeks. It depends on your money. If $460 doesn't mean that much to you, then yeah, just reset it. But if that's like a lot of money to you, then I would just probably shoot back with another eval. But it's up to you. Obviously, going to be your decision. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Pozo. Right? I mean, depends on if 460. I mean, $460 means it means something different to every person, right? To me, that's a lot of money. So it just depends on what it means to you. If it's not a lot of money to you, hey, I don't see any reason why you can't, why not to reset one. Oh, wait a second. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's completely up to you there. All right. We have another manipulation leg lower here. I'm going to take this long here. Once this candle closes. All right, I'm long. Stop to break even. 597 and a quarter. 578. Got that 21 EMA sitting there. All right. A little trade there. Almost got the funded account back to break even. I was trying to hold it for the 601 level. Rebalance of that little gap over there, but I didn't want it to come back on me either. So inside bar, was it? Oh, it is. I didn't even see it. Inside bar. When you reset, do you have to do the private target all over again? Yes. Start back at 0, but you start back to funded. If you can wait for the others to go live, then I wouldn't reset. Yeah, me too. So, but anyways, we got the funded account back to basically break even there. Nice job, Trev. First trade. We had the manipulation leg lower. We're down $30 on that account. So we had a little manipulation leg lower. The first long failed here. So one more manipulation leg. Small SMT at the low with ES here. Very, very small SMT. And then the rip right back up. So there you go. So that's why I was thinking that this is at least a break-even trade, or at least up to 12 points. You see, I was right to take profit where I did. So it did not quite push back up there, although it did leave equal highs, it looks like. Yeah, I know, show. I turned it off for a minute. I had to walk away for a moment. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. Exclamation point cash in the chat. You got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get in. At 11 a.m., we're doing the giveaway for a My Funded Futures 50K scale account. 50K scale account. Inside buy. Looks like it might be failing. God dang stupid gnat. It's getting on my nerves. I'm going to kill that thing at some point. So kind of annoyed today. It's not been a bad day. We're up 438 here. We got our daily base hit. I mean, realistically, these losses over here are so minute. I mean, 160, 170, 150. Like, that's not even a single trade. So, and was this my fault, or was this a copier issue? It's a copier issue. Nothing I did, right? Now, I am red on the My Funded Futures account, $793, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Again, guys, the $59 all-in sell on Futures Desk does end tonight. If you enter the giveaway, you did get a $20 credit, which means you can get that account for $39. No activation fee. Why not do that, right? What other account are you going to get for $39 with no activation fee? Does that exist? That doesn't exist. So, ES all the way down to the 50 here. I'm going to see what happens with the ES at 43. If we don't hold the 43 on the ES, hard sell below that. So, doing a giveaway here in about 30 seconds. If you're not in, exclamation point cash. I'm not going to extend it. Yes, I hate weeks. If you entered the giveaway with the Futures Desk, you should receive an email from them with a $20 credit. And if you use code MMM, you are going to get you'll get the account for $59. So with that credit, you will effectively get the account for $39. $39. That's pretty solid. Can't beat that. So if you're not unsure about the Futures Desk and you're like, I don't know if I want to try them, for $39, that's the cost that you're going to pay for a 50K eval anywhere else that has an activation fee, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, guys, here we go. I might stab long here. Hold on one second. I know I said I'm going to do the draw right now, but hold on one second here for me. One second. All right, I'm going to stab a little long here on an eval. I am on an eval, right? Yep. Stabbing long here. Going to go stop to break even at 40 if we get it. Trying to catch some fallen knives. Seems like. They might catch me. Oh, wait, that's not the account I wanted to be on. God dang it, I'm on the wrong account. Oh, well. Do I just kill it? Yeah, let's give it a moment. I literally... What did I... Hold on. I took that on the wrong account. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, Floki, for sure. I did not mean to take that on that account. Okay. That's okay. All right, here we go. Now I'm on the right account. And now I'm along. Let's go. Just look for a quick run into the 40 here. Nothing crazy. Go. I know it's just going to retest me and then go, so there's no point in like moving the stop yet. But back above that wick, I will move it. You got to be kidding me, man. Get your tail through there. Get your tail through there. Let's go. So that was on my funded account, by the way. Got that one back to green. Funny ticks funded account there, up $31. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. If you're not in, so sad. So sad. So I got in on the wrong account there. Lost my profits on that one, but got that funded account back to green there. So yeah, I don't know if it's a fair trade or not. But waiting for that failed breakdown. Show you guys what I was looking at there. I didn't wait for it. You're supposed to wait for the close above here. So once this closes back above, A+ failed breakdown set up here per Mancini. Close back above, level to level targets. So you'd be long off 44. You'd take your first profit at 50, and then just target level to level. Just looking for a little scalp there. All right, here we go, guys. Entries are closed, and the winner is, drum roll, please. Can I get a drum roll? I can't do it. Hold on. There we go. Wolf Scout. Wolf Scout won like 2 days ago. This guy's lucky. Wolf Scout won like 2 days ago. Wolf Scout, are you here? Hey, I can't. What can you do? Wolf Scout won. Wolf Scout, are you here? Yes, sir. You won. You see it. You see it. methodicalman@gmail.com. Wolf Scout, what account did you win last time? What account did you win last time, Wolf Scout? Pegasus said again. Oh, no. You want an Apex? Okay, so have you ever used My Funded Futures before, Wolf Scout? If you've never used them, then send me over an email that you would like to use with them. Register an account. That way they can reach out to you and give you your account credit. If you have used them, send me over the email that you're using with them. Just send it in the same message that you sent me last time. No need to verify you because I've already got you verified before. So, Wolf Scout taking down the W there. I will. What is today? Tuesday. I'll be back for the afternoon session, guys, for Power Hour, and we'll do another giveaway then. So hang around for, well, you don't have to hang around. Obviously, I won't be here, but be back for that. right around 3 o'clock. And remember, Take Profit Trader is still 40% off. My Funded Futures, you can get 15% off resets. Use code MM for those two. Bulanox, 83% off, code MM. Apex, code MYTH, 80% off. Trade Day, 40% off, no activation fee. Their accounts are $59 as well, code MM. Tradeify, 30% off. They're also having a pretty good deal on they're having their little anniversary sale. You can get a advanced account for $30, I believe, is what it was. I think you get an advanced account for $30. Futures Desk, you guys know, is still $59. Code MMM on that. If you did enter the giveaway, guys, don't forget, pick up the account. I mean, it's $39 with the credit that they gave you if you entered the giveaway. Funded Futures Network, MM. Lucid, MM. Prop Shop, MM. You know, all the things. So if you want to help support the channel, use the codes. We'll be back this afternoon at 3 p.m. for you guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.